Oh.
So it's almost 10 years.
So you just focus on management of teachers, right?
Yes.
Okay. はい、皆さんこんにちは、なおでございます。ということで今日はフィリンターの先生についてインタビューしてみたので、ぜひご覧いただければと思うんですが、フィリンターって例えば ESL のリーディングはもうこの人しか教えない、ESL のライティングはこの人っていうように先生が授業とコースによって固定されてるんですね。なのでいつ誰がどの授業を受けても全員同じようなクオリティを保てるっていうのがフィリンターの特徴です。で、今日はそのフィリンターの先生にインタビューしてみたので、ぜひ参考にしてください。どうぞ。はい、ということで、フィリンターの先生に来ていただきましたので。
My name is Teacher Jovelyn.
So, first question is, you used to be a teacher?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I graduated in 2008.
Mm-hmm.
And after 2 months, I started working. And my first job was an ESL teacher.
Okay.
I quit being an ESL teacher and tried call center.
Okay.
But I just stayed there for 5 months. Other than that, I don't have another working experience, only teaching ESL students at the same time working in the management. Yes.
Okay. So how long have you been working as a teacher?
Since 2008, so it has been more than 10 years, around 11 years already. Yeah.
Okay.
And here in Philinter, I started working in 2009.
2009. Wow.
So it's almost 10 years too.
Work here.
Yes.
Wow. First of all, why you wanted to be a teacher?
Actually, when I was in high school, I never considered being a teacher. So it means I never dreamed of becoming a teacher.
Right.
But sad to say, when I started in university, because of financial, not stable in financial, so my cousin told me to take up education because at that time it was cheap.
What brought you to be an English teacher?
At that time, I was young, like 21 years old. And since it was my first job, I was also very kind of nervous. At the same time, I didn't know how to interact with the students. So how could I communicate? How could I teach these people?
Right.
Yeah, but at that time, my students were all middle school and they belong in one group. So on the first day, it's fine. I was able to interact with them. After 3 months, I had to leave the school and my students were still there. Maybe the impact I left to students was kind of very important for them. And the students really cried. I also cried. So it's like, it's too hard to leave, but I didn't have any choice. So it was, very memorable. So maybe until now, that's why I stayed in this industry.
Okay.
Yes.
There's a lot of Japanese people who want to study English in
Yes.
Japan, but the problem is they are having a hard time to study English because they don't use English at all in Japan. So what do you think is the most important things to study English for Japanese?
I have also taught many Japanese students before, and I noticed their weakness. They are hesitant to speak.
Right.
Or probably they just don't know yet how to study effectively, right? Teacher is very important, so the teacher can guide you, can correct your mistakes. But it's not impossible that you can continue to study even if you're no longer here in the school.
Right.
You can actually study alone. So now you already have the foundation, you already know how to study. Please continue even if you graduate, even if you're not here anymore. You can use the internet. There are many questions there. Write your answers, you speak, you record your voice, and listen to your own voice. So you can actually correct your mistakes, by your own. Yes.
Alright. One more. You don't teach anymore, so you just focus on management of teachers, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what is the important things to manage English teacher here?
Actually, the most important thing is to communicate with them.
Okay.
Though our teachers here are trained before we put them in the class, but after that, we monitor them. So in their first 3 months, I actually walk around and ask them how their classes are, how they are adapting to different nationalities, different characters of students. Just to communicate with them if they have some troubles, so they can also open up. And another thing is, if we don't have many students in Philinter, we actually have the enhancement training because we need to continue teachers' improvement. We also have quarterly assessments, so we know what the teachers need, and based on that assessment and feedback from students, we give the enhancement training to our teachers.
One last.
All right.
Do you have any message for Japanese people who wants to study in the Philippines?
Oh yeah, for Japanese students, of course, we welcome all students actually, and here in Philinter, I can say that this is an effective institution. Teachers here has a very special aura or special characteristics. Why? Because some students really come back. Yeah, so they don't choose another school, they choose Philinter school. So it's like there is something in our school that others don't have, and that is our teacher. Yes.
Okay.
So for Japanese students, come and join us here in Philinter.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright. Thank you so much. That's all.
Thank you, Mr. Nam.
Alright. はい、ということで、以上フィリンターの先生でした。ぜひ参考になっていただければ幸いです。それでは今日は以上でございます。ぜひチャンネル登録とグッドボタンよろしくお願いいたします。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。バイバーイ。